This is the introduction video to the Aviation Law class at TSTC. The class is designed mostly so students can learn at their own pace. It will consist largely of videos, but there will also be test reviews that will give you the basics for the tests. You are expected to watch all the videos, even though the tests will not cover much of the video specifics. Tests or quizzes will be online and open book or open note, however you want to phrase it. That means you can consult any class materials while taking any test and any quiz. You can specifically consult the test and quiz reviews while taking the tests and quizzes. The only rule is that students cannot discuss test or quiz questions and answers with each other while the tests and quizzes are open for taking. Quizzes and tests are usually open for a 70-hour period. That's almost 3 whole days. And you can usually take the test as many times as you want during the 70 hours. The online system will give you credit for the highest grade out of all your attempts. The only limit is that each attempt to take a test is usually limited to 2 hours, so be prepared to start and finish each attempt within 2 hours. But you can still take as many or still make as many attempts as humanly possible in 70 hours, or approximately 70 hours. And when I say you've got 2 hours, that's more than enough time to take these tests. The final grade for the class is broken down as follows. Basics quiz, 4%, and then each of the other 4 tests, 24%. I said the class is designed for students to learn at their own pace, but I used the word mostly because there needs to be some structure to it. The basics quiz is first and needs to be completed within the first 10 days or so of the semester. The basics quiz is 4% of the final grade, but also participation in the basics quiz is used to gauge student participation in the class. Students who are not participating at that point might lose their place in the class and might lose their financial aid. Also, the subject matter builds on itself, and we need everybody to be somewhat together as we proceed. It would be hard to discuss FAA enforcement if some students were still learning about court structure and appeals. There is currently no textbook for the course. The last textbook for aviation law was terribly out of date. There is no physical office for office hours, but there will be 1 hour each week designated as office hours, and during that time, the phone will be answered when you call. It is possible to have a phone call other times of the week and weekends, but the only time a live person is guaranteed to answer the phone is during office hours. Feel free to email me anytime. You can also call, but I won't always answer the phone except during office hours. Emails and phone messages will be returned in about 2 business days. The contact information for the instructor is on the course website. On the course website, there is also a link to the course syllabus. And you might ask yourself, what is a syllabus? It is basically a blueprint for the class. When you read the syllabus, you will see what's expected of you, what you can expect to learn, and what the rules for the class are. In step 1 of the course, there is a way to acknowledge you read the syllabus. Click on it, and that will bolster your participation in the class during the first 10 days. And when I say click on it and follow the instructions. Also on the course website is a list of important dates. Please watch for those dates. Be careful not to miss any tests or the basics quiz. When you look at the important dates, you will see some days when there will be synchronous classes. Although class participation will not directly affect your final grade, it is important to participate in class because it helps you and fellow students understand and remember the concepts and the laws we will be discussing. Synchronous classes are a good time to ask questions. Usually when one student has a question, most of the other students have the same question in their heads, but are afraid to ask. If you do not feel comfortable speaking out during class, please email me whatever question you have or whatever comments you have. It will make the class more instructive for everybody if I know what people are thinking. The synchronous classes should be accessible by computer and by phone. A computer would be better in case somebody shares something visually, but a phone will work in a pinch. So, we have covered the grading system, the rules for tests, access to the syllabus, how to contact the instructor, and participation in class. You should all be ready to start. Good luck, and I look forward to working with you.